Welcome to the WBC Arena. What a night we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. And here is George G-Force Davey. He comes in at 180 centimeters high with 184 centimeter reach. And he'll be facing Shawn Showtime Porter. He weighed in at 66.7 kilos, 170 centimeters tall, with a reach of 177.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
George G-Force Davey. And this is a fighter you certainly want to keep your eyes on, as he has a bright future. Showtime. Shawn Porter fighting out of the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas, USA. This welterweight world champion looks to get back on top.
Oh, pure bad blood.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing from York, England, here is George G-Force Davey. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Northeast Ohio, here is a welterweight champion of the world, Showtime, Shawn Porter.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
I love this arena. I dream of places like this. I dream of fights like this. I dream of atmospheres like this, but it could only happen here.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. There's a counter shot. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Shawn Porter just got rocked. He somehow weathered the storm.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A perfect counter lands. Uh-oh, Porter is on wobbly legs. A much better, so he's going to take a knee here and get the mandatory 8 count.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
You know the score call. Talk about Davey in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Win this fight. Get your mind back on the job. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league.
Load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart.
You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Them back, then we go again. I need you to switch back on. Get
The jab's working nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle. You can't miss.
round. I need you to go back out there. I need you to
And
win
that'll
this.
do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
That jab. You're getting your timing up.
Sim, just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round.
Here we go for round 2. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. Good counter punching. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Missing with the hook. Nice counter shot. Nice counter shot. Perfect counter lands. George Davey just took a big shot. Oh, George Davey goes down. You can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
Welcome to the WBC Arena, and what an atmosphere we have here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. It's Jelena Mrdjenovich. She's 170 centimeters tall with a 170-centimeter reach, who fights out of Hay River, Canada. And she'll be facing Ebanie the Blonde Bomber Bridges, who's 5 foot 1 inches tall, weighed in at 116 pounds, and has a 60.2-inch reach.
An amazing reach advantage that fighters do not expect to see in this kind of fighter. The jab is unassumingly long and sharp and fast, and that will really put you off your stride.
It's Jelena Mrdjenovich, who fights out of Canada and has won multiple world championships in multiple weight classes. The Blonde Bomber, Ebanie Bridges, fighting from down under. In New South Wales, Australia, she won the IBF Bantamweight title in March of 2022.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Hay River, Canada, a women's 3-weight division champion of the world, Jelena Mrdjenovich. Fighting out of the blue corner, fighting out of New South Wales, Australia, a women's Australian super bantamweight champion, Ebanie, the Blonde Bomber Bridges.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Did you feel that energy? Did you hear that beat in the music? If anything's going to get you ready for a fight, it's that.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. Here we go for round 1. Having a hard time finding a home with that light uppercut. She catches and counters. Straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Halfway through the round and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. She got clipped by that counter. Done with that counter shot. Let's talk about Mrdjenovich in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
You've done all of your one shot at a time. Set her up, but you'll take her out.
So I need you to get back out there and switch on.
To be smart, otherwise she'll see it and she'll ride it out. Go out there and finish her. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing those power shots.
Get focused, get your mind back on the job, get back out.
Think about the defense on the end and what you want to do. Good work.
All the way through, Kev. So get out there.
You were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
Back together and show her.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
That's a terrible round. So come on. You've let her back into the fight.
Here we go. It's round two. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Just missed with that hook. Punch, counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
She got clipped by that counter. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. The courage on display here is incredible. She catches and counters. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Mrdjenovich in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
About that round. Throw it from your mind.
And what you want to do. Nah, good work. You were thinking.
That's her round. Now I need you to go back out. I need you to...
Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end and what you want to do. Good work. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking out there for one shot at a time.
Don't give her an inch. Go back, win the round.
Shattered. She's hurt. She's ready to go. But you've got to be smart there.
Let's reset. Let's change what we're doing. We're going to forget that round.
Just keep her on the end of the jab. You're getting your time in already.
We get back up, and we go back out
The
there.
referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Now, I don't want you to load up.
So I need you to go back out there, and I need you to win this round. So get your mind back.
There's the bell for round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Only catching air with that hook. And they figure out the combination to this save.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punching. Just missing with the right uppercut. Well done with that counter shot. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Swing and a miss with that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Mrdjenovich in that last round.
Good work.
I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute
You're starting
uproar.
to make mistakes, and
To do. Good work. You were thinking. You were smart.
back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on.
Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end and what you want to do. Good work. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking out here for one shot at...
And use it. Switch on. Get this book.
Just keep her on the end of the jab. You're getting your time in
All of your work, all through camp, to get here and blow it now.
so she can't figure you out. Great work. You were thinking.
You got this. You can do this.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Think about the defense.
Go back out there, and I need you to win this round. So get your mind back, get your focus.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
She got clipped by that counter. Those counter punches have to hurt. Mrdjenovich just got caught. And finally, Mrdjenovich goes to the canvas. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Those counter punches have to hurt. It's bombs away. A perfect counter. And Ebanie Bridges is rocked. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Mrdjenovich in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax.
Don't give her anything. It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry.
Don't rest on your laurels here. Don't give her no free shots. Keep smart and keep...
Switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there.
Look at her. She's shattered. She's hurt.
Okay. Get out there and win this next round.
Get smart. Otherwise she'll see it and she'll ride it out. So go
Back in the fight. You're much better than this girl. You're much better. She's not...
You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still...
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
You've done all your work all the way...
Don't get carried away. Still in this. Think about defense on the end.
On to the fifth we go. Well, I think we can all agree that was not the best round for her. Let's see what kind of advice and strategy their corner goes with heading into this next round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well done with that counter shot. She got clipped by that counter. She throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Just missed with that jab. There's a counter shot. Let's see if they go to the body. Nope, that hook won't score. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Ebanie Bridges on her back foot. A much better game plan here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Mrdjenovich in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Know what you're doing?
Much better than this girl. You're much better. She's not in your league.
So that's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in here and there.
Now you let her back into the fight that round. That's her round. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back.
Set her up. All right, you'll take her out. She's ready to go.
Don't give her anything. It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
She's feeling it. She's ready to go. But you've got to be smart.
And let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round. But we don't
Go out there and finish her.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
Shots. Keep smart and keep ahead. You were thinking, you were...
On to the 6th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Nobody home with that hook. Can't find a home with that jab. Fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Can't score with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, Mrdjenovich in trouble. Goes down. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six. Continue.
Mrdjenovich in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
It can make or break a fighter.
Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Good.
Good, I'm happy. I'm a happy coach. I like that round. I don't want you
Get your shots off. Just don't give her anything. It's only one round.
set her up, all right? You'll take her out. She's ready to go.
Way through camp. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let her back in the...
And she'll ride it out. So go out there and finish.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
And put it into the fight. Don't rest on your laurels here. Don't give her no free shots. Keep...
Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Keep on the end of that jab. So that's it.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Get your mind back.
Good work. Keep doing what you're doing. You got this. I don't want you to load up. Don't...
And there's the bell for round 7. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
She needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. How about that time counter shot? Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. That hook's blocked. That counter shot lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Mrdjenovich in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Then that.
Nah, good work. Now, I don't want you to load up.
We're going to forget that round. It was a bad round. We have bad rounds. That's fine.
She's ready to go. Just keep her on the end of the jab. You're getting your time in already. Start just sticking a few body shots in there. Vary up a little bit so she can't figure you out.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your...
Loading up, but you were still landing those power shots. Good work.
You switched off completely. Get your mind...
And what you want to do. Good work. You were thinking.
Round. So come on. You've let her back
The
into
referee
the fight.
calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Come on. Switch on. Get your boxing back together.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
How about that time counter shot? Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Stamina is off the charts. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside post-round.
She got clipped by that counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. So the judges can't make up their mind. It is a draw. No winners and no losers here.
A draw. Ooh, listen to that crowd. Nobody's happy with that. Why? Because the build-up was ridiculous. The things that were said were ridiculous. But these two fighters were evenly matched. And this is why we've got a draw. One thing is for certain, they're going to do it all over again.